OK。練習をします。はい。はい、スタートします。Okay, and jumping around. So I assume that apart from that, you're going to get completely different people from what we had the day before yesterday. Do you mind if we had the exact same class again? But Daniel says he's also there, so he's going to find this very boring. Start jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Three, 2, 1. Swapping around. Super girls. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 体操終わります。Key on します。Okay, we're going to blitz through the key on. So from Kaizoku Jurangame, we're going to do 60 counts. 10 Meichi, 10 Chokuzuki to Jordan, 10 Chokuzuki to Shudan, 10 Kinteki Geri, 10 Keri Komi, 10 Keri Age. All the way through. To the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 上座区 control your breathing. And kiss. 深呼吸. From Hidari to Dangamae, come on. No, Kijikamae actually. So we're going to start with Wao Kazuki, white to yellow belt technique. This is a Gaku Waoke, covering your head, coming in, Juzu. So remember this? You did it in your first gradings ever. To the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got to the other side. In Gaku Aoke Junzuki. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Ju. Good. Now, the next thing we're going to do, so that was Waokazuki. We are going to do Taitanish, which is also going to start with Gakuake, but this time rather than moving forwards, you're going to shift your weight backwards as you do it. You're going to come in with your arm, then Shitauke. Finally, you're kicking with the counter. So we'll do 2 or 3 slowly, and then we'll do them full speed. So the attack is the same as for ski 10 ich. So it's standard Jochu attack. And you cover your head, and then cover your body, and then kick back. Ich. Ni. San. Ji. Go. Rok. Shich. Hut. Ku. Chu. Terasari. Same thing from the other side. So Gaku Aoke, weight coming back, Jun Shitauke, and Jun Gary. Few slowly, and then with a bit more umph. Ich. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Look. Chich. Hut. Ku. Ku. And kish. Shinkoku, deep breath again. Next, we are going to do Hariten San, the one that Kirita didn't do on Monday. So what this is from Hidari, Ishijuai, the easier one, the easy Hariten San that we do a lot of the time. We do Waoke, Jujuke, Shitauke, Chuke, Jujuke. Everyone remembers this? It's your standard Ranhenko. 1, 2, kick. You recognize this, Alice, if you do it in combination because you've done it a lot. What we're going to do now is we're going to do the other way around. Then now the kick is going to come from the other side, or everything's going to come from the other side. So you're going to come back rather than Waoke. You're going to do Gaku Chuke. So we were just doing Waoke. This time you're going to do Chuke. You're then going to do Shitauke to cover your body. And now comes the tricky bit, because the kick is going to come from over there, rather than block over here. You have to turn your whole body and block to the side. So there's a bit of footwork involved in this. From after your 2 blocks, here you're going to bring your foot in, so that you're in almost a ballet position, and you're going to jujuke to the other side. And from there, your weight should now be on what was your front leg, and you're going to kick with the other leg. And then resetting. We'll do a couple slowly, all together. So it's going to be Gaku leg that kicks. Ich, Uchuke, Shitauke, spinning around, and Gary. And now from the other side. Same thing again. Uchuke, Jun Shitauke, pivoting around, Jujuke, Gaku Gary. And now you should naturally land on the other side. Going again. So we'll do them to the count, but slowly. Ich, Uchuke, Shitauke, pivot, kick. Ni, Gaku Chuke, Junjidake, pivot around, Jujuke, kick. San. Shi. Go. Look. Chich. At. You. Ju. Kesh. Jinko. Okay. Deep breath. Alessandro, you think you didn't get it, but you got it. You definitely got it. From Hidari Chijigama. What we were doing on Monday, we were doing Skiten San, which is jaw, 2, and then a jaw attack again. Coming back. No, that's not what we're doing. Yes, that is what we're doing. Right. So what we're gonna do this time, we'll just do that one 4 times. We'll do that 5 times on each side, and then we'll move on. So Alex, what we're doing is your standard Skiten each, but before you can kick, they're coming in with another punch to the head. Okay. So you're gonna come back a bit, Wauke again, and kick. Think of a Skiten each with a Wauke Geri at the end. So we'll do 5 on each side. Each. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Gari. Look. Each. Up. 2. 2. Good. So that's the Ura version. For a motte, it's going to start the same way. You're going to do H knee, right? And then from here, when they're coming in with the final punch, they're not coming in around this way, where Wauke would be a good idea. They're actually coming in from this inside, from your omote side. So rather than trying to Wauke them there, you're actually going to come into the inside. So as their punch comes in this way, their final punch, you're going to go onto the inside and do Wauke, Zuki. What we were just doing at the beginning. So your ordinary Wauke Zuki, that's what you're going to add to the end. So you're going to do Skitanish again, but now at the end you're going to take, rather than going back further backwards, you're going to do your white belt technique, come to the inside, your yellow to orange belt technique, Wauke, Zuki Omote, and then adding your run henko that you would usually do. Questions? No? Okay, we'll try it a few times. So we'll do it a few slowly, and then with a bit more oomph. To the count. So each knee, and then Wauke to the inside. Run henko, swapping sides. From the other side, knee. San. Shi. Ko. Look. Sit. At. Last two. Two. Last one. Two. Kiss. Shinkoku. That was blitzing through it because I want lots of time. Have a drink of water.
Yeah, I was trying. I just hands confused.
No, you got it. You were definitely doing the right things. All I'd say is think about what your targeting is.
Yeah,
where your opponent should be.
That definitely got lost. Sorry.
It's one opponent. So imagine at all times when you're practicing these, imagine you have one opponent. And try and, especially when we're doing these alone, try and always picture them in front of you. So try and hallucinate them so that you see exactly where they are and you can see where their punch is coming in. So as you're doing this, you can see that there's a punch coming in this way and you block it. And you can see there's another one coming this way and again you block it, and the final one you can see coming right towards your face. So you go on the inside. So we're trying to imagine how your opponent is reacting to you. That's how you're going to get the best practice out of this. I want to finish a little bit early because I want to do the scroll stuff and I want to have time to do it. So we'll do what we just did one more time. Thinking about where your opponent is, thinking of your targeting at all times.
Can I just double check a few things?
Yeah.
Because I don't think the first technique was on my syllabus when I graded, but I do remember it. So it's block, punch.
No step.
Or block, step, kamado.
No step. So the standard Ura version.
Yeah.
Gaku Chuke. Gaku Wake, sorry. Jun step and Junzuki. With your feet planted the whole time.
Okay. And you were putting a kamado
version, you do step through.
Sorry?
The Amote version you step through.
And for this last technique you just did, was there a step through? Was there a command? You did a command.
There's not a step through, a bit of a step forward.
Right.
That's, yeah, Wauke, Zuki, and then a Kamade. And then your standard Ranhenko from there. Whatever you prefer.
Arigato.
So, from Hidari Ichijigamae, Kawaite. Same as we just did. Skiten san omote. To the count, swapping sides each time. Thinking of your opponent the whole time. Each. Ni. San. Chi. Two. Hey! Two. I've definitely missed a few there. Hey! Dan, what count am I supposed to be on?
Sorry.
Okay. Okay, we're on block. Block. Hey! Definitely lost can. Sheet. Hey! Cut. Two. Last one. Two. And kiss.
Question. For Skiten-san or Mote, what's the first strike?
For Skiten-san, both for Skiten-san, Omote and Ura, both of them are Jo Chujo.
Okay.
With a
And
step.
so
But they're Jo Chujo with a dive, so it's
yeah.
Jo Chu, and then there's
Furukomi-ashi.
a little step as you come in for the final.
Hi. So
There's the
for
same attack, but one's from Tai and one's from Braki.
okay, so for Skiten-san Ura, we do
Yeah.
Junwake.
Yeah, Junwake, Gakushitaku Junuchuke,
And then
and then Nichijigamai.
okay, and then for the
No, sorry.
Skiten-san
It's so they're either, think of them this way, they're either Skitenich, but with a Bakugeri at the end,
yeah,
or they're
And-
Skitenich with a Bakuzuki at the end.
yeah. And for Skiten-san or Mote, which we were just doing, it's Gyaku Chuke Junshitake.
No, Skiten-san both start with Skitenich.
But it says in the syllabus.
Are you looking at Keriten-san?
No, Skiten-san.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're right.
We'll do it again. This is why we do it every day till we get it right.
Exactly, yeah.
But I quite like that technique. Whatever you made up, we should do that often. I liked it.
Yeah. I like it too. That's why I definitely thought it was. I think I'm taking off the complete turn and starting making up techniques.
It's a great technique. We should name one as one of ours.
Yeah, we should just come up with our own syllabus, right?
Well, don't tell anyone we're recording.
You can just cut the faff out when we do the thing. Might as well. So what I figure. So can I share my screen?
Yes.
That's something I can do. Yes.
Vincent can sit down, right?
Yes, Vincent, you may sit down. So this is what we're really here for today, isn't it? Where's Gunjan? Should we message her and tell her to join us?
Oh, yeah. I'll do it.
Okay, so I'll give you some background history while we're at it. What it is, it's quite simple. We have been a club for a year now, more, and we think it's time we got a scroll, because we don't have one. So we're going to order a scroll. But as with all things, we don't want to sit and make executive decisions all by ourselves. So we did some research. We looked up some interesting options that we could have on our scroll, as in the Japanese. The design itself has already been decided. It will probably be pink, because that is us. But what's important is obviously what the scroll says. We want something that represents us, that says we are Camden Dojo, and we are quirky and new, and we like it, and we wanted our scroll to be the same. The first one is not actually one that Mitsuko recommended for us, but this is one of the ones that Dan and I had in mind before I started looking. And this is Fuhai Shouju is the new bit of philosophy that Rob Sensei has added into the it used to be the 6 characteristic features of Shorinji Kempo, the Rikiai Funi, Kenzen Ichinyo, Fusatsu Katsujin, Shushu Koju, Kumita Shutai. Which one have I forgotten?
I wasn't listening.
I can't remember which one I've forgotten. I've forgotten one. And then now Rob Sensei has added Fuhai Shouju, which is this idea of having...
Jiko Kakuritsu.
No, that's not it. No, Kojutai is the last one. You helped, but your answer was not correct. So this is the final one, and the idea is that you're not defeated until you've given up. So one, it's not about winning, it's about not giving up, i.e. not losing, because you haven't lost until that's happened. And equally, you winning would imply that you won over someone else, i.e. made someone else give up, which is equally not what you want. It's about everyone not losing, not giving up together. It's a nice bit of philosophy, so I thought this is the within Kempo philosophy option. The following 3 options are not strictly Shorinji Kempo philosophy, but applicable nonetheless. The following one, Sanju Tenseki. I haven't actually tried pronouncing these properly, which is about continuation and persistence, and it essentially says dripping water. Well, it literally says mountain, water bores stone, or something like that. So it's about creates a whole, about dripping water. I mean, you've seen these flowing water and dripping water working through the stone if you give it 1,000,000 years.
I really like this. Really like this one.
You're going to like all of these. You're going to like the next one even more. The next one is so you.
Oh, really?
I love all of these. I love all 4 of these, which is why I can't decide, and I'm so glad I don't have to make this decision myself.
Excellent.
So then this is obviously about continuation, persistence, and it's about everything that you can achieve if you just don't give up. Quite similar to the one before, but a bit more profound, I think, depending on how you look at it. The next is an expression of big ambition, and it's about literally imagining yourself having Phoenix's wings and looking out, picturing the south, and it's about the big. I think this symbolizes. I talked to Kavita a lot about the plan with the dojo. I think Kavita has some big plans, and she's always got a new idea for what she wants to do, which is why I think this one's very. If we don't pick this for the club, then Kavita, I think you should just have this buy a separate scroll and keep this around your house.
Yes, I can see that. I quite like the first character on this as well. It's very.
So it's just image.
It's an image.
It literally means image.
Oh, nice.
So it's imagining the South Sea and then the wings of a phoenix. Imagining the South and the wings of a phoenix.
So, Tonan, how would you pronounce it? Tonan
Hoyoku?
Tonan
Hoyoku?
Nice.
I should really have put the Japanese phonetics in there for Dan to read out for us.
The Romaji is pretty consistent.
And the final one. You flipping? Ishidoju, Dojin, which is essentially one look and then judging equally. So looking at everyone and judging them equally, which is, I think, very in line with like LGBTQ views and this whole idea of not discriminating, treating everyone the same way, and treating everyone with the same kindness. Right.
Ooh. Like this. So I'd like to propose, as I said, so we now open the members meeting.
Yeah.
And now the members meeting is open. What if I propose that we have number 2, Sanru Senseki, as our nominated scroll, and we use Ishi Dojin number 4 as a t-shirt motto.
As a what, sorry?
T-shirt motto. So we'll come back to you with some designs for a t-shirt. I think we should keep the other 2, or at least number 3, within like a backup plan. So I think we should add them all. So that's my proposal. That's the end of the proposal. And before I do that, what I suggest with the 2, 3, and 4 is that we add it to our training documents for future audiences when we get back to wanting a second scroll, because we've got 2 people teaching different nights or something.
Okay.
Cool. So you're going to second it? Cool. That sounds good. Everyone else can vote, I think, except maybe Alex, but I don't know. Vote.
Well, we'll say you can vote, and then we'll later look at the rules and decide whether online members. She's an online member.
No, you're a BSKF member.
No, but she's paid online membership.
Oh, in that case, great. You have a vote. Let's go for it.
I vote aye.
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 Yay!
Guys have it.